Holy smokes. I bet you guys may be aware of this already, but just for the sake of clarity and keeping everybody on the same page, we are in the middle of Primer-pocalypse. We got a primer situation going on in the world, guys. It's there's a tin shortage, and obviously you've probably seen the fact that when you show up at the shop, you're thinking, what the heck is Cooper doing? And why are my primers that I need not here? And the answer is pretty simple. We just can't get them. So short story is, obviously with COVID, everybody's scaling back on labor costs. There's just a tin shortage. So there's not as many aerosol cans available for the aerosol packaging partners that Speedo works with primarily. And so they got all the product because they make the primers and then ship them over to the aerosol packagers. But there's no cans to be packaging stuff up in. So all that means for us is that we are having a tough time getting primers. We're doing the best we can. Obviously, Cooper's staying on top of it best he can. But what that leads us to is preparation for what might be an inevitable, hey, I can't get you primers. So with that said, painters, we are going to be ordering in and getting in some gallons of primer. Obviously, just throw it in a 16-ounce bottle and you squirt it into your gun and reduce it and spray it just like you would a paint toner. It's old school. 20 years ago, we had a primer called Condar, a gray primer that we used. And I mean, it's actually super usable in the sense that we would tint it with different color base coats and get it closer to, you know, the color that we wanted for whatever bumper we were spraying. And so, I mean, there's a lot of advantages actually to spraying primer out of a gun. But I'm going to have to ask a few of you guys to go ahead and fill up some bottles and start spraying it out of your guns, because we have to get ahead of this thing and hopefully have an answer that isn't relying on aerosol cans. So just so you know, we have an aerosol shortage. If it's not on the shelf, it's probably not Cooper's fault. He's trying to do everything he can to get it in. And I'm going to ask several of you to start helping us figure out exactly how we can just start spraying this stuff out of the gallons and squirting it in our guns and priming that way rather than through cans. So that's the short story. Primer-pocalypse 2021. We'll get through it. God will teach us how to do everything that we need to do and not be reliant upon anything but Him. Certainly not some aerosol cans. Talk to you guys later. Bye.